All right, I don't even know what episode this is, but we're back. It's been 1 month we haven't posted, so we're down 4 videos, but not as in an excuse or anything. It's just I wanted to take some time off for myself. And 2 weeks before Ramadan, and then the first week of Ramadan, so 3 weeks, I was completely out of it. I had a virus flu, and then a stomach infection, and I wasn't able to eat. I lost like 5 kilos. It was bad. I didn't train, nothing. I didn't even it was just all over the place. And as you can tell, I don't usually actually get haircuts. Like, if I was to get a haircut, I just go bald, It's when I watch Fight Club. So, like, every year I'd watch Fight Club, like, once or every, like, year and a half. And I just have to go buzz cut, bald. But, yeah, it was so random. Like, my friend was getting a haircut, and we were just waiting for him. Then I just saw, like, this random Iraqi brother just sitting outside, with a slick back keratin haircut. And I go inside. I was scared because I'm trying to grow my hair out. I was like, should I get a haircut? Should I not? I'm like, you know what? Hey, let's risk it. And it didn't even turn out, it looks good, It didn't even turn out bad. So, also, how can I forget? Eid Mubarak to you guys, to you and your loved ones. I hope you guys had an amazing, beneficial Ramadan, and today you spent good time with your family, It's nice as well because sometimes you don't see your family and they come like from abroad or live in a different city, different area, and you guys all get together. And I always like stand and preach for getting closer to your family, siltul rahim, keeping in touch with them, even if it's like not for your sake, for the sake of Allah, always just try to keep in touch. But yeah, today I did not want to record. No, I didn't want to record. I was going to record tomorrow. I usually record on Mondays and post on Tuesdays. And I had like a Muay Thai session for like 2 hours. I got home and I just had this sudden urge to just go record a video. I'm like, you know what, I haven't recorded in a while, let me just go record. So I am shattered, like completely destroyed. My shins are red, everything is just, I'm tired, my hip flexors, but we're gonna get it down. I'm gonna do push today, so chest, shoulders, triceps, and yeah, inshallah it's gonna be a banger of a workout. So yeah, let's get into it.
But let me explain something to y'all. All of you who tell me what I can't do and blah, blah, blah. A lot of you live believable lives and you've accomplished believable things. But you see, when I set out on this, I promised myself that I was gonna run this all the way to the top where I had no problem crashing and burning and dying on the way. So when I set out to live an unbelievable life and accomplish unbelievable things. So I don't need you guys to believe in me when I say what I say. Matter of fact, I want you to keep doing what you're doing and keep not believing in me, because you're the very reason that I'm here.
So I'm trying this new technique, right? I got it from Dr. Israel, Mike Israel. So instead of just pushing out, you want to let the inside of the dumbbell touch your armpit. So you're from here, you go all the way down, and then back up. Trust me, even with a lighter weight, it will kill you. Like right now, I'm only in 32s, and it's disgusting. It feels ridiculous, and I genuinely feel my upper chest working as well. So it's just the same here, from here, just try it all the way down here and then control, the whole thing control. Aim for like 8 reps and you're good, man.
This water that's coming out of our body is a weakness leaving. This water will dry into confidence and legacy of what you can be. You don't get stronger on the couch. You have to move to cause a reaction for change. To do the same thing over and over again, guys. That's like high behavior. The same thing over and over again will get the same reactions over and over again. If the path you're traveling is one that's not quite what you want, you must change the framework of your actions. This will change up the framework and change it up in such a way with 30 seconds duration. 30 seconds, the beacon of your life that adds up to being remembered or forgotten, to a path that your kids are proud of, that you're proud of, that you inspire confidence in others.
You're too cold.
Yeah, because I think that emotions most of the time doesn't help us to deal with something. Of course, emotions is like spices for your life, but when you have some hard situation, you shouldn't use your emotions. This is how I think.
Pretending isn't a bad thing. In fact, remember as kids how much you pretended and how joyful it was and how it felt so great? Why not pretend now? Did life kick our asses too much that we can't pretend anymore? Did life make us realists? We need to stay real. We need to, set realistic goals and don't try to overstretch. Now, screw that. I want you to think about pretending, visualizing what your life would feel like, what would you look like in the mirror, what would it be like, and take a day next week and just pretend all day, even if it's in your own mind. What about taking a picture of your family or what it would be like, or the house you want, or the car you want, or the body you want, the life you want, the joy you want, the happiness you want? Just look at it nonstop. Look at your goals more often. Visualize more often. Pretend. Live that experience.
All right, so you see with that exercise? I need a seatbelt because if I do the full stack, it weighs more than me, so I'll just end up flying. And yeah, like with triceps, I don't really enjoy training them, only with dips. I don't know how my weight dip though. So probably just gonna do some overhead extensions with dumbbell and we'll just move on.
At the end of the day, you've got to feel some way. So why not feel unbeatable? Why not feel untouchable? Why not feel like the best to ever do it?
All right, guys, so that's the end of it. Kind of like a quick session, you know, when you get to a stage where you know how your body responds to different exercises, I can like pick out exercises that I know will benefit me even though I didn't do a lot of volume. So I needed 2 chest exercises, 1 shoulder, and 2 triceps. We'll call it 2 triceps. So yeah, that's the end of the push. Right now we're weighing in at 76. But like I said, I've only been back officially training for like a week and a half after the illness. So yeah, alhamdulillah, like everything is going well. And yeah, like from now, it's going to be insane, like the physique-wise, strength. Like I can't wait to see how I'm gonna look like when I'm at like 70, 71. It's gonna be ridiculous. What I want to talk about today is fear. Facing fears, okay? Not letting it scare you away and from doing what you want to do. Like what if I told you right now that you're 7 mistakes away from achieving your dream goals? 7 mistakes away. You failed once, twice, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, 6 times, and the 7th time, the 8th time you do it, you succeed. And just because you were afraid of failure or fear, just of not wanting to do it, you didn't give it a try. You see, I'd love for someone to tell me that they have failed rather than they tell me, oh, I want to do this, but I just don't see it working out, or I don't see it, you know? Fail. And remember that if you're worried about people laughing at you when you fail, or when things don't work out for you, remember the worst days in the arena are better than the best days in the stands. Okay? I'm here, I'm doing this stuff, okay? I'm trying to achieve my goals. Yeah, people might look at it and just laugh. For example, say, oh, he's not getting enough views and traction, or his body doesn't look as good, or whatever it might be, but at least I'm trying and I'm fighting for it. And I always use the gym as a metaphor for life, everything. This is why you guys might think like, why is this guy always talking about the gym? Because in the gym, you can control how hard you work. I can control how hard I work. I can curl 5 kgs or I can curl 15 kgs. I can control the intensity. I can control how hard I can go. But you see out there, guys, in life, you can't control how hard things hit you. Whether someone was passing away, whether you lose your job, your friend leaves you, now you're alone. You can't control how hard things hit you out there. So you go in here and train as hard as you can, so you mentally and physically prepare yourself for what's out there. And just to add to that, like whenever I'm scrolling on TikTok or Instagram, I get so happy when I see someone starting out on social media and they have like 6 likes and no comments or nothing. Sometimes I just give it a like, or I just even comment. Sometimes I just comment. It just makes me happy because that's a guy or a kid or whatever it is, just was in his room and decided, you know what, I'm gonna take this step in my life and do this. Disregarding what anyone else thinks, I'm gonna do this. And that's how I want you guys to be. Remember, all you have to do is just sweat for it. You just have to sweat. That's it. No cheat codes, no nothing. Sweat and persevere. And I always say, the difference between me and you is not, yeah, you could say genetics, but genetics just comes in terms of gym, but just outside mentally and how hard I train. I don't have an advantage over you. I'm not talented. I can't be talented at dumbbell curls. There's nothing that I have that you don't have. The only thing is I'm consistent and I work hard for it. And when I say I'm gonna do something, I do it. I'm not like you. And you can be in the same exact position as me or even way better, because there's always someone that's working harder than you. And I always tell you, be the hardest worker in the room. So if you think that, nah, this is too hard, I can't do this, I'm afraid of this. You have to be afraid. I'm afraid, but I still do it. Maybe I don't show it, but sometimes I'm afraid. I post a video and I say, my fault, what if this video doesn't look good? What if this, or when I start Muay Thai and I'm kicking, I'm terrible at this, or I'm afraid of getting kicked, let's say later down the line. You have to face your fears. You have to, think of fear as an obstacle. Fear as this, okay? If you go around your fear, it's still here. You're just ahead of it. It still might creep up again. Face your fear, go directly. I break it down, chop it down. Then once you've overcome that fear, maybe another fear will come down the line, but you know that you're able to overcome fears. I had the fear of talking on camera and just speaking so you know guys, look now, alhamdulillah, because I faced my fears. I just spoke on camera. I want to do this. This is what I want to do. Because in my mind, if I don't do this, how can I make good videos? Or how can I progress my videos? If I just do working out videos and that's it, move on. What if I want to go do a vlog down the line? What if I get an opportunity? That's what I say. You can face your fears here when nobody's looking. What if I get an opportunity that I'm on TV, or a brand deal comes that I have to speak on camera, or a documentary? Yeah, for now, maybe it's not going to happen, but what if it comes down the line? I'm prepared. You know, I'm not lucky that I can speak well on camera. I've prepared, so now when I get the opportunity, I can take it. I can't say, imagine I get an opportunity and I say, oh, sorry, I'm just a bit scared of talking to camera, I don't know what to do. What the hell? I just messed up my own chance of doing something great in my life just because I didn't face my fear back then. So, everybody has fears. It's not just you, everybody has fears. What I want you to do, what I want you to take from this video is face your fears. Whether it's that you're scared to go to the gym at 7 p.m. because a lot of people will look at you, go at that time. Start going. If you're afraid this might not work out, or you just fear it, just do it. Go for it. Just go for it. Find the smallest thing that you fear or anything and just go for it. Even as if a dog, you fear a dog, go pet a dog, go walk down the park and just pet a dog. Do something, face fears, because it unlocks this new character that you've been missing. And yeah, that's pretty much the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Leave a like, comment. I want you guys to tell me what videos you'd like to see, if you want to see a different style of video, or any concerns or any aspects in life where you're struggling or need help with. You can even DM me, send me an email, whatever it is you want to do. Maybe I'll start discussing, without like mentioning you guys' names in the videos, of people's problems and tell them how to overcome them or how I would overcome them, because I always say I speak through experience and what works for me